Dehydration in children occurs when they are losing more fluids than they are taking in. So, not taking in enough fluids, we're not drinking, it's a hot day, it's summer now, the days are really hot, and you're not taking in as much fluid as you should. If we're losing fluids, this happens a lot during illnesses. For example, when you're having fevers, you're having vomiting, you're having diarrhea, losing a lot of fluids. And the signs and symptoms can go from mild dehydration to severe dehydration. And it's really important that we recognize when a child may be getting dehydrated. And this may look different depending on how old the child is. So let's start with our older kids. Our older kids may be able to say, I'm feeling thirsty. You may notice that they're not producing as much saliva, that their eyes may begin to look a little sunken. When they become a little bit more dehydrated, they're not as active. They become lethargic. They're not passing as much urine as they should. In the younger child, it becomes a little bit more difficult because they really can't verbalize when they're becoming dehydrated. So you have to be keen to know what those signs of dehydration are in the younger child. So for babies who still have that fontanelle or that soft spot open, sometimes that soft spot may become sunken. You may notice that the eyes are becoming sunken as well, that they look as though they're going back into the head. They're not having as many wet diapers. So usually they would have 4 to 5 diapers in the day. You're noticing that the diapers are really dry. Those are signs that that baby is becoming dehydrated. How do we deal with it though? So it's important that we put back fluid in. So for babies, if they're breastfeeding, we increase the amount of breastfeeding that they're doing. For the older child, if it is that they are just not drinking, we encourage them to drink more fluids. If it is that we're having an illness or we're having things like vomiting and diarrhea, you may want to use something that gives you a little bit more than fluids. So like oral rehydration salts or oral rehydration fluids will be good fluids to put back. Sometimes we even say coconut water. A lot of our kids don't like the oral rehydration fluids. And sometimes if the dehydration is really, really bad, please don't stay at home. It's at that point that you need to visit us here at We R Kids Urgent Care, and we will ensure that you become rehydrated. That may mean putting up an IV line and giving you fluids, but please don't stay at home. That's why we are here, to help you.